because we are live. Hey, wait, you're not in the studio.
I am. I'm close
But
enough.
Patrick, you're in Studio A, Studio Arkansas.
Studio A, there you go.
Oh, look who our friend Pat has dropped in. I thought he was too busy. He's got a game in Arizona tomorrow night, but he showed up this morning here on KWFC.
Well, it's because it's preseason and it doesn't matter, and he probably won't play anyway.
You know what? When you refer to Patrick Mahomes, honestly, the first 17 games of the regular season are preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to win a few to get where you want to be in the postseason.
Then the season. They call it the postseason, but that's really when Patrick shows up. Is what we call it. And in Kansas City, we call the postseason the season. I want everybody to get a good look at Pat, because you're just not going to see enough of him. If you're not watching a football game, you'll see him on commercials.
True that.
Hey, you're able to do some of the fun things like correspond with our comments. That's awesome.
I am. I'm trying to do my job so I can get paid for it.
I think, right? I know.
Good morning, Julie. It's good to see you this morning.
Shall we explain to the good people what's going on with you?
I am in Arkansas.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna get this song in real quick here.
Okay.
Here we go. That is Gold City, and God handled it all on the Sound of Home KWFC. We are Friday live. Now, I'm in the studio by myself, have been the past day and a half, and Paula is pulling grandma duty. You want to tell everybody what's going on with your world today?
I'm in Arkansas hanging out with my sweet 4-month-old grandson.
Try that again.
I'm in Arkansas hanging out with my sweet 4-month-old grandson. The parents are in Florida on a beach. They decided parenting is hard work, so grandma can come do it for a few days.
and you're like, not every grandma is up for that task, but Paula is watching her 4-month-old grandson, Cove. If you want to see what Cove looks like, now right now he's off camera. He's doing a little swing action, kind of placating the 4-month-old. But that's the situation. Grandma called up to do some babysitting for a getaway, and we're glad it worked out that you could join us here on this Friday live. We miss you when you're not here.
Well, I miss being there.
Yep. We're gonna have a little bit of fun this morning on our Friday live, celebrating a great American icon here in just a little bit. No, not Patrick Mahomes. We've got Patrick's picture in on our Friday live. He's in studio just taking Paula's chair. And Pat, who's got a game in Arizona, so he can't stay very long this morning. We're gonna have to wish him well and send him on his way. Just have a little bit of fun. But an American icon, not football. In fact, you have to go back a long ways when this guy first appeared on television. So who are we talking about? What American icon would that be? That's coming up a little bit later on our Friday live. Join us. We had enough Patrick. You've had enough Patrick, haven't you?
Well.
Should we dismiss him?
Comment.
Should we dismiss him?
Did you see that Dak Prescott is advertising? He's a spokesperson for Lowe's now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
You know, I think I've seen some of his commercials. Yeah, Dak is he still with the Cowboys?
Yes. It's a race between the Cowboys and Chiefs to see who can stay out of custody.
Yeah. They're what was the projected records for both teams is like 14-3 this year. 14 arrests, 3 convictions. Something like that. I heard the records.
Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Kathy.
Oh, well, I know it's not the same with you being in studio, but I'm glad you made it. We're able to come in and have a little bit of fun on Friday live. So what American icon are we talking about? I will give you a couple of clues. Then we're going to jump into, because when we say the name, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. Do you know we've known this character since 1930?
Ooh, that's way before my time.
1930. So that would make this character, is that 85? It'll be 95. Really 95, but officially we've known him. Is it 95 years old? I guess 19. No. He's 85. He just turned 85 week before last. And I meant last week, partner, to bring this up and have some fun with this because we've never known television without him. You and I have grown up. We've never known television without
Well,
this
it's
character.
harder to have fun without me. So you have to bring characters like this into the game.
Right? Got to bring somebody into the studio. Patrick carried for a little
Oh.
bit. So who are we talking about? We've been enjoying on TV since or for 85 years. Would that be 1940 basically? Can you believe that? Can you believe that's 85 years ago?
Iconic because people are now thinking Mickey Mouse. I mean, think cartoon characters.
Yep.
And there's a lot of different ones, but this one I don't think you realize how iconic it is till we get into it.
Correct. And as much of his co-stars as he himself.
True. He has starred with everybody.
Yeah, and some of the most endearing characters of our lifetime in that golden age of TV animation. This one character brought a bunch to the table, and we just, I mean, we're going to go over and kind of poll the crowd for their favorite characters that joined this one. I'll just give you a little bit of hint. Created by Tex Avery and Chuck Jones. Tex Avery and Chuck Jones were the creators of this character.
I thought you were saying Tex Avery, the engineer, when you were saying that earlier before we went on air. I'm like, why are you reminding me to text Avery? Tex Avery. All right.
Which, by the way, your side of this conversation was on air. I had hidden our red button.
Dang.
Somebody's venturing a guess at Popeye.
There. Good morning. Look at all the people, friends we have in the house. Jackie, and Greg, Debbie York. It's good to see you, Debbie. Gail's in the house.
Since Jackie's in the house, I just think we'd put this guy back in there for just a second. Hi, Jackie.
Yeah, I'm sure she saw it. You can let him go.
Well, she not who saw it. She's the one that brought him in here.
Well,
Jackie's the one that started all that. Somebody ventured Popeye. Is Popeye right?
No, Popeye is not correct.
Not the one.
It's a good guess, Debbie Brown.
Yeah, and that is in that area, that genre, the era, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
No, when we say this, you're going to be like, "Oh, I love."
And then your brain's going to start clicking with all, and that's what we want. When you start clicking with all the things you remember about this character, we want you to comment. Are you ready?
And you will see some of the episodes in your mind play back.
Oh yeah. Are you ready? Are you going to tell them who it is, or are you going to wait till we go back on?
You want to do the reveal?
We've only got one guess, and it's not Popeye, but thank you, Debbie, for playing. It is Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny is 85 years old. Back on July 27th, so a week before last, Bugs Bunny turned 85. I meant to have some fun with you this last week, but we were just kind of busy trying to get caught up with life and things, and you were camping for the longest time, so it was kind of tough. But yeah, Bugs Bunny. Think of the characters that we've fallen in love with Bugs. I mean, he was the long time. He was the icon for Warner Brothers. He was the franchise icon. Bugs Bunny. Now, when you think of Bugs Bunny, who else do you think of? Who's the first other character pops to mind, folks? Let's let them play along here. Bugs Bunny. James and I, my brother and I, we grew up watching the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour. Yep, Debbie, probably the most iconic phrase. I've got a bunch of phrases. What other phrases do you think of when you hear Bugs Bunny? But think of the characters. What are some of your favorite characters growing up? I promise you, one of them was on the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour. Elmer Fudd. Wesley Wabbit. Yep, Elmer Fudd. There's another very iconic character that
my favorite. It's
which
my
was
favorite.
what?
I think might be my favorite.
Who's that? Elmer?
No.
Oh.
Another one.
Oh, okay. You're letting people try to guess along?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Greg throws in Elmer Fudd, absolutely one of the iconic characters that joined Bugs. With those funny episodes, Elmer on the hunt and Bugs always outsmarting him. Just funny. Just funny. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Yep, Daffy Duck. And there's the between Daffy Duck and Donald Duck of the Disney franchise, which is your favorite duck? It's got to be
Oh,
Daffy. Doesn't it have to be Daffy? One, you
Daffy,
can
yeah.
understand him. And he's funny, snarky. I mean, just him in the battles back and forth with Bugs. Funny stuff.
Oh, Porky Pig.
Yep, Porky Pig. He was also Warner's Brothers' favorite. Remember when a movie would end? Yep, Porky would say, "That's all, folks."
Oh, folks. Yosemite
Yosemite.
Sam, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Is the Yosemite Sam.
And was anybody else growing up always called him Yosemite before you heard it? If it spelled Yosemite, you just always, I was like, Yosemite. Who's Yosemite?
We're the generation that was hooked on phonics.
Right. Well, I mean, these characters again grew up. I've never had life without Bugs Bunny in it, and so we find out he turns 85. That there was a beginning to Bugs Bunny. He wasn't always there. But 85 years of Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour. Think of some of the iconic characters. Did you already tell us your favorite?
I mean, Yosemite Sam. Can you hear my co-host in here?
Yep. Cole was trying to get on radio, and he's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, Greg, Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah.
Tasmanian Devil. By the way, all right, so we gave Tex Avery and Chuck Jones credit for the creation of Bugs Bunny and these other characters. Who was the voice? Yes, Sylvester and Tweety, Bruno. Sylvester and Tweety. All those side spin cartoons. So you watch the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour, and there were I don't know how many shorts they worked into that hour, but there had to be like nine of these little stories, maybe 8 that wove in. It's just so much fun. Marvin the Martian, you mentioned that one earlier.
Yeah.
There's just so many fun characters. How about Speedy Gonzales? Remember Speedy Gonzales?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. If you got Sylvester and Tweety, who is the other character in the Sylvester Tweety series? Granny.
Oh, Granny.
Wasn't Granny? Wasn't that where we had Granny? Wasn't she part of the Sylvester Tweety, or am I mistaken on that?
I think so.
Does anybody know the name of the attractive bunny, Bugs Bunny's love attraction? What was that bunny's name? Do you remember that bunny's name? And Greg has picked my favorite.
Foghorn Leghorn.
I say, boy.
Now, I'm seeing here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that have voiced Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, there are different people over history that have voiced him, but the man of 1,000 voices is the one who put Bugs's voice in our ears and in our minds forever and ever. Thank you. Tanya Rose is chiming in on Granny. Yep, she was part of the Sylvester Tweety. That's what I thought.
The big rooster, that was Foghorn Leghorn.
That was Foghorn Leghorn. Any idea what the name of that dog was he was always beaten up on? It was always Foghorn Leghorn. Of course, you had the little chicken hawk character.
And Roadrunner.
Oh, yeah. Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. The dog was just simply Barnyard Dog. Spelled D-A-W-G. Barnyard Dog, D-A-W-G. And yeah. Just called him Dog. He's called him, but the character's name was Barnyard Dog. Maybe you're just learning that for the first time. Anybody guess who the voice? Yep, there it is. Greg Sullivan chimed in. Mel Blanc, the man of 1,000 voices. He voiced most of the characters in the Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes franchise. He was the man of 1,000 voices. Historic. I think he's in the Hollywood Walk of Fame and Hall of Fame for his contribution to America. We wouldn't know half of these characters' voices if it wasn't for Mel Blanc. Having a lot of fun remembering Bugs Bunny. Turned 85, and he doesn't look a day over 30. Man, when I saw that story come across the wire here a week before last, I was like, "Oh, is that the best?" It just took me back to my childhood. I remember we would go over to my grandparents a lot. We'd go spend the weekends over there. And my parents were blessed to have grandparents living close. and we go over there and we'd spend the weekends. We would go to the store and we'd load up on the Cokes and stuff for the weekend. We get Stouffer's lasagnas back then. Back even when I was a child, we still had the Stouffer's lasagna. That's where I first got hooked. And so we'd get a bunch of that stuff, get stocked up for the weekend. We'd go over and we would wake up first thing Saturday morning and fire up that TV. We couldn't wait for the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner hour to start.
Greg, why do I feel like you could relate to Pepe Le Pew?
Pepe Le Pew. Isn't that one of the best characters ever? So we mentioned Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam. Somebody mentioned Marvin the Martian earlier. Barnyard Dog, Granny, Porky Pig, Tweety, Wile E. Coyote. Nobody's ventured a name on the bunny on the love attraction for Bugs. What was the name of the girl bunny that would show up every once in a while? She had a name. She had a name. And that big bulldog, remember the big bulldog that would be featured in some of these? He also has a name. Anybody know? Anybody know his name? I'm going to be honest with you. If I didn't have the cheat sheet, I would not know their names myself.
See, I'm impressed that you have a cheat sheet because usually
I'm flying by the seat of my pants.
I thought maybe you were this morning. I was impressed with your useless knowledge.
No. I was just, I mean, several of them did come to mind, but it's like, oh, and I forgot I didn't know they had a name. I like that, like a Barnyard Dog. It just like Greg Sullivan earlier said, just called him Dog. I said Dog. It was just, but the character's name was Barnyard Dog. A lot of fun. But there we go. Tanya, Tanya, be honest. Did you have to look it up or did you know? Did you know? Lola Bunny. Now there's that big bulldog, real small little body, and it grows up to those big shoulders, big old jowls. Do you remember the bulldog that was featured in some of these cartoons? He had a name. He also had a name.
Was it just Bulldog?
Nope. He has a given name. He has a first name. I'm saying, look over these things here. I just remember some of these episodes, especially, the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. They were probably my favorite snippets in the whole franchise, was just watching the different ways that the coyote would be his own undoing.
Yeah.
And you always looked like, where was
Yogi and Boo Boo.
Well, I'm not sure if Yogi and Boo Boo were part of this series. I think Yogi and Boo Boo were Hanna-Barbera characters.
Oh, Slowpoke Rodriguez?
Yeah. No, is that for crying out loud, we just mentioned him. Speedy Gonzalez's cousin.
Tanya Rose admitted that she Googled it 1,000%. There's no way she could finish her day until she found out.
That's awesome, Tanya. That is awesome. That's awesome. Well, you kind of had to. I mean,
last week, and I've had to tattoo their names on my brain because I keep wanting to call them something else. So I get it, Tanya. I get it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. No, I don't think anybody, well, unless you were just die hard Looney Tunes. And before it was Looney Tunes, it was Merry Melodies. Remember? The early ones were Merry Melodies, and then they became Looney Tunes. And then it was the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner hour after they got a bunch together. I just love them. Best Saturday morning TV ever. Do you remember when the networks would clear off a Friday night? They would clear off an hour previewing their upcoming Saturday morning cartoon series, their new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Another cartoon character. I mean, Mel Blanc voiced so many.
Well, isn't there a Cartoon Network that you can go back and watch all these old?
Yep.
I thought so.
Yeah, that's there. In fact, there might be even like 2 channels of Cartoon Network now. I think I can't remember.
A classic Cartoon Network. That would be
the golden era.
We have to support that. We need to do radio. I feel like we haven't done radio all morning.
We did miss a break.
Okay.
Because we were too engrossed in talking about these characters. We got about a minute and a half, and we'll come back in and rehearse this conversation we've had. Let's see. The cat got tired of chasing
really
Speedy.
Sorry for the Wile E. Coyote. I thought the Roadrunner was unnecessarily cruel to him. But every
Well,
time you would drop one of those anvils on him, he'd bounce
yeah,
back up. So
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I was always under the impression I could sustain the injury of a falling anvil and I'd be okay. Just because Wile E. Coyote bounced, like you said, he bounced right back.
You
But now,
can fall off a cliff.
in all honesty, I mean, Wile E. Coyote wanted to eat the Roadrunner. So yeah. Greg, I don't have Droopy. Is he assigned to the Merry Melodies Looney Tunes franchise, or is he a Hanna-Barbera? We get them. We kind of interchange them in our minds. Remember, like the Flintstones franchise, that I think is a Hanna-Barbera, and they may be linked somewhere merged. I haven't done all the homework on that, but man, what would we do? I just remember Saturday mornings. You knew exactly where you're going to find the kids. They were going to be glued to the TV watching these great metv.com.
Me
Karen,
too either. They are, Karen. Thank
great,
you. And
great.
I can remember, like, in the commercials doing the housework because Dad got off work at noon, so we needed to have the house clean before Dad got home.
Yeah, yeah. Bruno for the win on Droopy Dog. Droopy, he's got to go play Grams. Maybe we'll get a chance to look at Cove here in just a little bit. We slip into live radio. We got to do that too. My boss is going to fire me if I don't remember radio first here, even though we're having a lot of fun here. I'm just telling you, this conversation flooding back so many great childhood memories. That is Todd Tillman and Holy Place on KWFC, Dave and Paula. And we are Dave and Paula this morning. Paula is joining us from a remote location. She is babysitting her grandson, Cove. You're about to hear Cove a little bit. I think we're going to get to hear him talk to us a little bit. He's on camera if you want to go see what the 4-month-old Cove looks like right now. Paula, good morning. Good to have you in the house.
Good morning.
We are Friday Live. If you want to join us on Facebook or YouTube, we have been having a fun conversation about Saturday morning TV. When I was growing up, this character just turned 85 week before last, and we're celebrating a great American icon, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is 85 years old. The creation of Tex Avery and Chuck Jones. Those are the two primary credits for this over the years. I mean, so many more hands in it. I mean, 85 years, somebody's got to carry the torch. But those are the two that were credited with early creation of Bugs Bunny since the late 1930s. Celebrated officially 85 years on TV here just this past July the 27th. I meant to talk about this well before now, but when you think of Bugs Bunny, what are some of the iconic phrases, Paula, that you think of Bugs Bunny uncorking?
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? That's it. I mean, it was just that casual conversation starter with some character he'd bumped into or ran into on the cartoon. Is what's up, Doc? What else do you think of when you hear Bugs Bunny?
I think of Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
And Yosemite Sam. And we didn't talk about Marvin the Martian.
No, he was Marvin the Martian was a Bugs Bunny, Merry Melodies Looney Tunes character that we brought in. Other phrases is some of these. You remember? I knew I should have taken a left turn at Albuquerque. As a kid, I knew about an Albuquerque well before I knew it was a real place. I mean, when I first heard it, was like Albuquerque. What is that?
Next season.
And then of course, you realize this means war. Speaking of trying to voice Bugs Bunny, which I'm doing a horrible job with, Mel Blanc, the one who we iconically remember, the man of 1,000 voices, who voiced many of the characters, not all of them, but most of these characters that you think of was given to us in voice by Mel Blanc. Hey, Cove's built for radio. And he's giving Grams all kinds of hair and onions right now.
His radio debut.
Have had so much fun just remembering the different characters, and you mentioned a couple of them, Paula. Yet Yosemite Sam, you've got Elmer Fudd, Porky Pig, Tweety and Sylvester, of course, the Road Runner and Wile E. Coyote, Foghorn Leghorn, Daffy Duck, my favorite duck. I mean, Donald. Everybody loves Donald Duck for the Disney. But Daffy has got to be the favorite of the two ducks in my book, and so many other characters having a fun conversation about Saturday morning TV, not knowing life without Bugs Bunny. Just turned 85 recently. Fun little convo on that. Fun little convo. And I don't know why I have your second microphone turned up in here.
Do you have the red light off?
Red light is off.
Sorry.
Which is funny because my normal throw with you is I got mic 2. And Patrick, although he looks great, is not saying a word.
That's unusual.
Yeah. Just to let you know he's in
the old rabbit. Yeah.
You wascally wabbit. Oh,
Tasmanian
I hate that rabbit. What was that?
Karen's talking about the Tasmanian devil.
Yep. Yeah. Just so much fun. Man, we're reliving a little bit of child history right now. It's just making my day, just thinking about the fun characters. You talked about talk about Wile E. Coyote, always unboxing that latest thing from Acme that was going to help him catch the Roadrunner.
Yes, because his
and it always backfired. Oh, just some of the funny things we thought we could survive. It's funny. It's amazing. We had some of the depictions of the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner hour were pretty violent.
We had violence on TV when we were children.
And survived.
What's wrong with us?
Yeah. We survived Bugs Bunny Roadrunner hour and drinking from the garden hose. Hey, Cove. Look at that precious face.
Isn't he sweet? He was even sweet at 5 a.m. when he woke me up.
Been going strong since 5
a.m. Jack Armstrong, I keep telling you need to hang out with Dave and I. We are a wealth of useless information.
Well, I just learned that Jack is 85.
Jack is 85?
Well, he just said that he and Bugs Bunny have the same birthday.
Jack, you look so good for your age. Oh, what is your hair color you're using?
You are holding it down, buddy, if you're 85.
Man, I want that skincare routine you are on. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Karen, don't encourage Dave.
Yeah. This is all in preparation for January, February. These next 4 months, they're just kind of getting
to win to get where you want to be at the end of the season.
Well, you do have to win the games to get there. So he'll put in just enough. The Chiefs just like to keep it close. I think that was the game plan in the last Super Bowl. Let's just keep it close, and then it got away.
Yeah.
It was never close. Which I've got to get with Coach and take him to lunch.
You're still owing.
Pay my fine. We're the embarrassing jersey. Well, with the beginning of the season, I think we're going to aim for something like that. Just kind of the season after. So much fun this recollection. Thank you all for playing along, because these are some great characters that we just grew up with.
Talking about what's coming next?
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, in just 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks from yesterday, we're going to be at Silver Dollar City bright and early in the morning to kick off the Southern Gospel Picnic.
And Cove is getting you in training. You're actually just in training for that day, getting up extra early.
Every day is training for that day, Dave, because we get up at 4:30 anyway. It's just going to be leaving the house at 4:30 instead of getting up. I can do it.
We better be on the road pretty close to that next here in 2. Can't believe that's 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away.
Southern Gospel
Picnic. 4 weeks out, 2 weeks after Southern Gospel Picnic ends, we're headed to Pigeon Forge for National Quartet Convention.
Bringing you the morning show live from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And what takes us out there, Paula Turley?
Well, National Quartet Convention, all the who's who in Southern Gospel music.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to all your favorites. So if there's anybody in particular you want to hear from or you have questions for, if we don't see them at Picnic, we'll see them at NQC.
And by the way, I love doing the show together now that you're not constantly haranguing for a vote.
Yeah, I was the problem in all that, wasn't I? I was
Just
the
your
problem.
incessant begging for the vote.
Yeah, it's over. The voting's over. We had a lot of fun with
Yeah.
Singing News Magazine, and they're putting us up for the first. We made the top 10 in favorite DJ, then we made the top 5, and I'm pretty sure we're done. But it
Right.
was
We have
fun
no
while
idea.
it lasted.
It was so much fun while it lasted. We're gonna be there to just be there and clap for the winner. We'll see how that shakes out. There's just no idea. We got no idea. I have an idea, but you don't know until they call their name.
Well, if you know something I don't know, you need to be sharing that information.
I don't. I don't have any other information than you do. I just have a hunch.
You have friends.
I have a
You have
hunch.
friends
Well,
in high places.
my friends don't do nothing for me on this. They are tight-lipped and they don't do nothing on this. So I'm going to be sitting there just like you when the Singing News Fan Awards show happens that Wednesday of NQC. I
Okay.
won't know nothing. Whatever look is on my face will be a genuine look.
It'll be this
That
one.
prepossessing face.
Oh goodness.
But that is just 2 weeks. So yeah, a huge month and some little about 6 week stretch ahead of us, getting ready for some big times. That festival, the Southern Gospel Picnic. For those who are watching that may not be familiar, Southern Gospel Picnic, Silver Dollar City, one of America's premier theme parks. In fact, according to USA Today, it's America's number one theme park. Clears off a week and a half of their schedule of the year, and it's Southern gospel music wall to wall. If you love Southern gospel music and watching in here at KWFC, it is wall to wall gospel music. What are you doing, Grandma?
That wasn't what he wanted.
Grams, he was behaving so good.
I know. I have a tired boy on my hands.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I have a tired, slobbery boy on my hands.
And Jack Armstrong, don't you pretend like you don't know nothing. Don't you pretend. He is a cute kid.
You know what? If he knows something, and we have him here for Southern Gospel Picnic,
yeah,
we might be able to work him over a little bit. I know people.
Do you know people?
We can put him on Time Traveler and make him write it over and over until he talks.
Get him dizzy to delirium.
Yes.
Let's do a quick teaser here on our talk about all that. Got Joseph Habedank. Joseph Habedank and Tell the Devil on KWFC. Dave and Paula and Cove. You're going to hear Cove. That is Cove. He is on remote location and joining us for our Friday Live conversation here on KWFC. We're going to move from cartoon talk to real award-winning talk and award-winning talent coming to Branson, Missouri very soon. Southern Gospel Picnic conversation in just a moment. Here's Sunday Drive, and there's always a place at the table on the Sound of Home. All right. Cove, letting the world know he is here.
Sorry, I didn't want him to entertain everybody for a minute there.
He's like the takeover. He's taking over the show. Oh boy,
he's tired.
He's been up a couple and a half hours.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I have a baby screaming in my face.
Jack says we will not get anything out of him. There's got to be a pressure point somewhere. There's got to be some mechanism to get Jack Armstrong to spill the beans. We'll get figured that out.
The tea.
Vonda will know. Vonda will know. Vonda will know. If it was Greg Sullivan, I'd say a really good bowl of gumbo, and you'd get the answers. Let's see.
Right. Greg's heading out of town. Be safe, Greg.
Yep. Thanks for checking in, buddy. You guys have a safe flight. I know what he's doing. I know where he's going.
Where's he going?
He and his bride are going to go watch the Indiana Fever.
Nice.
Yep. Going to go just watch some basketballs.
Support the
congratulations
WNBA.
to you guys. Good on you, Greg. Have fun up there. Yep, Tammy's making a vote for Joseph Habedank. I saw somebody put Karen Peck's name in there. If you have a favorite artist you would like for us to get together with and converse with when we're at NQC, absolutely. And if we can arrange that while they're at the Southern Gospel Picnic, we'll be glad to do that. Also, try to lasso as many because the music that you love, they got stories behind all the songs and the artists. I'm interested in what God is doing in their life because they're bringing us this amazing music, and it's born out of some background, some story, and we like to get the backstory. So, if you got a particular song or artist you'd like for us to talk to, just say on. We'll try to get that to happen.
And be sure you join us the Thursday morning that we are coming to you from Branson. We'll have several people from the city with us. And it's such a great time to learn. I learn so much every time I go down there about the history and all the things that go on in Silver Dollar City. And I can't wait to hear how many dogwood trees they planted this year.
Hmm. Right.
Do you remember the dogwood story?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember the origin, but I know why they do it.
Yeah. So we'll be able to talk about that and ask how many they've planted. And it's an exciting, it's such a neat community down there. It really is.
And faith-based. Faith-based. Christian family are faith community leaders in Branson in this area, and they don't mind wearing their faith out there on their sleeve a little bit. Southern Gospel Picnic, it's Jesus wall to wall, every concert or every stage, even the music being piped over the park is Southern Gospel music, and we got to be there. Come on. KWFC right there in the front yard, got to be there. And
Russ and Nancy are going to be down there every day.
Yeah. That following week, they're anchoring the afternoon show down there. Of course, that's when you got people and you actually got shows going on. When you and I are there, it's Cricket City. Except for the maintenance crew that's out there making the park ready for the day. Isn't that the coolest place, though? Isn't that the coolest time?
I love it.
Yeah.
I wish you all could come with us.
You would love that experience when it's just, it's peaceful. It's peaceful, except for just the occasional whirring of the car toting the water, spraying down the sidewalks and whatnot. It is a surreal experience being down there before park open. It's just a lot of fun. And we're going to be bringing you that perspective a week from, this coming Thursday, 2 weeks from yesterday, as Paula said earlier. We're excited about that, as you can't tell. In 6 seconds, we'll tell all the audience about it here. Ready to go, Pard? That's Sunday Drive on the Sound of Home, KWFC. Dave and Paula with you. And Paula's with us on our Friday Live. If you get a chance to, you can see her and her grand boy Cove on our Friday Live, Facebook and YouTube. You can get a look at this handsome young man, 4 months old. I can't believe that. 4 months. And you've had another grand since then.
I do. I'm up to 4 now. I have sweet Ada that is 7, 8, 9, 10 days old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your tribe is exploding.
It's increasing. It's getting louder all the time.
That's what I found at my house. You had another voice and it gets loud. And that is Cove you're hearing in the background, all 4 months of him. So it's a joy to have you on. Okay, so now Cove will not be joining us 2 weeks from yesterday. You and I got the special opportunity to be down at Silver Dollar City, waking up the park, literally waking up the park and getting ready for Southern Gospel Picnic 2025. And it's a who's who of gospel music going to be on park for those, I think it's 12 days. Now they're going to be closed that Tuesday, the Tuesday in the middle of it all. Everybody's got to take a breath, got to shut down, let the trees rest, all the things. But every other day, it's wall to wall gospel music. Listen to this first day lineup. You got Faith's Journey going to be at Boatworks, Horse Creek up at the gazebo, Spoken for our friends, the house group, if you will, at the Playhouse. Day 4 at Dockside, Down East Boys at the Opera House, Ferguson Family, the His Songs, and Gold City, the Nightcap. And that's just day 1. That's day 1. That sounds like a festival. And it is. It's just the first day of the festival. And so that's that lineup, by the way, on our website at kwfc.org. KWFC.org. Go to the box office and you can print off the schedule. Cove is just giving Graham's hair and onions. So we got the printable schedule. Now you want to make sure you get a hold of the fan, that souvenir that you'll hold on to and remember all the events. You want to get a hold of one of those when you get on park, but you can print it off right now and make your plans for your rounds of getting around to see all the groups, the time, the schedules. It's the festival at a glance. And we want to say thanks to our friends at IMC Concerts for making that possible. They got a Christmas program coming this year. Yes, IMC Concerts presenting Christmas at the Mansion Theater this December. And you'll get all the information on the back of that fan. So big thanks to our friends at IMC. All right, Paula, 2 weeks. What are you not? 2 weeks from today. That is Cove in the background as we are enjoying a Friday live, and it's live. That is funny.
It's live.
It's live. Could you tell it was live? Are you guys importing baby noises? Is that what you're doing?
This was a little bit easier when he was only like 7 days old.
Well, and you were rocking him, and he was happy.
Yeah.
And he's still a happy baby. He's just tired.
He's just tired. He sat still for an hour. It's been a good run. It's been a good run.
All right, so we have the NQC, which is that's the granddaddy of them all about every Southern Gospel group, not every, but about every South Region Forge for that week. And I'm excited about being down there and just enjoying all the things. Got a full schedule.
Cove is excited too.
Can you tell?
Yeah. Good morning, Marie.
Phoebe's talking about how she got to meet Ada when she was 5 days old. Came to church her first Sunday.
Came to church her first Sunday.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So if you guys have a favorite artist you'd like for us to engage with here, we'll try to get one on next Friday. We had talked about that. Try to get next Friday a guest on with us here for our Friday Live the week before picnic. And we can certainly try to arrange that if you have a favorite artist that we could try to engage. The schedule again is on our website, kwfc.org. Go to the box office and you can print that thing off. And then, of course, you want to lay a hold of the actual fan because that's a cool souvenir. I would love to see pictures of the collection. If you're watching and you have a collection, I've got about every fan in my office. I am missing the first one.
Oh.
I'm missing the first one. The first one, the one that got it all started. Whoever thought about keeping one?
We're talking about IMC. I have on my IMC t-shirt.
I love Southern Gospel Musics. They've been great partners. Great partners. We love Landon and Nate and Kim and all the crew with IMC. They are top notch. When they put an event together, it's as good as it gets. And
yes.
Very, very happy with those partners. And they're doing the fan again. Very, very thankful for that. And I'm looking over this lineup. I'm interested to see the Ferguson family. They're going to be at Red Gold the first couple of days. I'm interested to see them. I have never seen them in person. I wouldn't mind meeting Blake and Jenna Bowlerjack. I've been seeing their name in a lot of the things, the trades and things, but I've never met them. So there's several. A lot of the songs we played this morning, we played Sunday Drive just a little bit. They're going to be down there on Sunday, August 31st. If you're a Sunday Drive, then that work out. Wonder if Amanda did that on purpose. Wonder if she did that on purpose. We got Jack Armstrong in the house. Bible Tone's going to be down there the second weekend, Friday and Saturday, down at Dockside. Dockside, probably my favorite of the venues. That's probably my favorite one. It's active. People are milling around, and you're right next to the barbecue house and the cinnamon bread.
I like how Silver Dollar City does a good job of bringing our favorites from all over, and then some of our local favorites are there as well. So we're not leaving our local friends out. The Mark Mathis family is going to be down there, and others. Right. So it's just a great time. We love Spoken For, the house group that's there, and they were able to join us last year before the picnic and visit a little bit.
Yeah,
and I'm hoping this year we get a chance to visit with Amanda. She's the one that does all the booking and scheduling, and I would love to tap into her mind a little bit and see how she processes this. And it's a big job. She does it great.
It's a huge job. Think about the logistics of putting parts here, and I don't know. I think she tries to create a schedule where you could, if you get your running shoes on, you could see everybody for a
Oh,
little bit.
absolutely.
And
Karen asked a really good question. Is Four Cavalry scheduled down there this year? And sadly, we're sad to say that Four Cavalry is not at the gazebo as they have been in the past.
last couple
But
of years, yeah.
but you will get to see them at the city.
We are blessed to join our friends Spoken For at the Echo Hollow on the first Friday night. Now, on the schedule, you can see the Hymns in the Hollow. Hymns in the Hollow is going to be Spoken For and For Calvary. We each get to do a little bit of a set of our own music, and then we're going to lead a hymn sing in the Hollow. Hymns in the Hollow. So you're going to get a little bit of For Calvary and a little bit of Spoken For, and then a lot of hymns on Friday night, August 22nd down at Echo Hollow. That's a huge deal, for a bunch of hillbillies. I mean, that's pretty tall cotton for us to be able to do that. So,
That's
Amanda,
really what I want to talk to Amanda about. It's like, what were you thinking? No, I'm
what
excited
were you
for
thinking?
Calvary. Very well deserved. I wonder if she heard that Landon put you guys on the big stage at Praise Fest last year.
That will be an epic 12 months for Calvary. That we got to be on the mansion stage with IMC's Praise Fest, and then on the gazebo or on the Echo Hollow stage at Silver Dollar City. I mean, those are as big as stages that there are in Southern gospel music, and we're just us.
I just think you guys need to put in your rider that you can't perform unless I introduce you.
Paul is our official introducer.
There needs to be something there, because I do have experience now with people calling, requesting at the station, a particular For Calvary song.
That's right. Was it like just 2 weeks ago? Wasn't it 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, we had a friend call and request
that was precious.
That song from For Calvary that always made her mother smile.
Oh.
Then they wanted it played at her funeral.
Does that that makes me feel so good.
And she even said, I believe it's been referred to as the premier funeral song. And I had never heard that out of the house. Like in the house, that's what we call it.
You heard the story. Yeah, you heard the story. And it's true. People have been calling it that. I mean, it's not, some people, but she held on to that. Our friend held on to that. And when her grandma passed away, that was something she shared with her and enjoyed, and she wanted the song. And man, that means a lot. I'm just telling you, as one who was on the project, one singing the song, that really means a lot when somebody at such an important time of life thinks of you in a song. I mean, that was pretty special. And so thank you for asking the question, Karen. I thought you'd never ask. So yes, For Calvary is on the schedule this year. We're happy to be at Silver Dollar City. We've been blessed to be down there quite a bit for this, and it's always a joy and a blessing. So thank you, Amanda, for putting us on the biggest stage. That was crazy good.
That would just be phenomenal if you guys made it. I know it's been a few years and you guys have had health issues, and I'm excited.
Big time. Jackie's saying, take care of your piggies.
Put Dave in a bubble.
Wrap me in bubble wrap.
Through Southern Gospel Picnic and NQC. We'll see.
Oh, that's fun. That is fun. I'm just looking at that lineup, and it's crazy big event.
Yeah,
just 2 weeks away. If you can get here, it will be worth your while. Silver Dollar City Southern Gospel Picnic starts 2 weeks from yesterday on Thursday, August 21, and for 12 days. It goes through all the way through Labor Day. Big days. Again, all the details on our website. Go click over to kwfc.org. Check out the box office. You can print this just like we did. You can print the schedule, and it's at a glance. You can plot your course. I would recommend that highly. Now, when you get there, get the fan, because it's a little stiffer. It's cardstock, and it's kind of laminated. Hardy will hold up to a little bit of a rain. Not much. I mean, none of them will, but it'll keep you cool and informed.
And I like that we took the handle off that, because you can put it in your bag better.
Yeah. There's some I think improvements. I think we did an unofficial poll, and people like the fact that it's just a square design with the finger hold to kind of hold on to it and wag it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Bruno's in the house. We are praying for Martha. She's been on my heart a lot for the things that they're going through, and we got some hurts in the house too. Just we haven't made known a lot, but I think it's Facebook official now with Russ and Nancy posting Russ's brother's obituary. Russ and Nancy are out of town. His brother had passed away this past week, and now they're over in Alabama, helping to just be with the family, and just a hard time. There's never a good time to lose the people that you love, but this was unexpected and just a hard time. So pray for Russ and Nancy. That's why they are out, and then we get just the other friends that are just going through it. My mother-in-law had back surgery here a few weeks back, and it's not taken. It didn't work. There's some other things that are happening in her body that we're concerned for and praying for. So life is dealing kind of heavy right now for a lot of us and our friends. So anybody else in the house that we can pray for before we say goodbye for the week? Pray for Paula. She got her hands full of a baby right after she had her hands full with a bunch of preteen girls. You're just a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
I am, aren't I? He's asleep now, so life is easy.
Oh, is there any more precious time than when the baby's asleep?
He gave that.
He finally surrendered and closed his eyes. Bless, and bless you, Grandma, for doing the babysitting. All right, y'all, we love you. It's been a fun morning, and thanks for chiming in on the Looney Tunes. It gets loony around here. It got us exceptionally so this morning with some of our favorite cartoon characters. I'm just how much richer is life with some of those cartoon characters? Just fun. Paul, you want to pray us out of here this morning?
Well, I will. Dear God, I just thank you for this time that we have together. I thank you for family and the love that we get to share with one another. And I thank you for the special blessing of grands. I thank you today for our friends that join us today, every Friday, maybe just once in a while. Thanks that they got to drop in. It's such an encouragement to Dave and I. And we're so privileged that we get to do what we get to do. I bring to you all these requests in the house for traveling mercies, for health issues. But Lord, we especially ask your hand on Russ today, just dealing with everything and the passing of his brother and all that brings with it. Lord, just give him your comfort, your peace, and help him to feel the prayers of friends that love him. We love you, Jesus. Thank you again for the privilege of getting to do what we get to do. It's in your precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen. God bless you all. And Karen, wish we could put it up there. Wish you could put Porky Pig up there. But that's all, folks. Paul, it's good to see you. I guess we'll
be
see
back
you
on Monday.
On Monday. God bless you all. Have a wonderful weekend. And as Paula said, we'll see you